You're looking live at beautiful Hartford, Connecticut, here at the XL Center, as we are live for a new edition of Monday Night Raw. 16,294 strong in the WWE Universe. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a minute since episode of Universe Mode has come to the channel. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are live in Hartford, Connecticut. I can't say I don't know why, but I feel that the WWE production crew meant to go somewhere else for this episode of Monday Night Raw. But nonetheless, everyone, welcome once again, as my name is Dan, here to call all the action of tonight's show, as we are kicking things off with the Viper, Randy Orton. It was a few episodes ago as Randy Orton was involved in a triple threat match alongside Finn Balor and Drew McIntyre. However, Finn Balor won that match, but afterwards, at the end of the night, Drew McIntyre took out Randy Orton in the parking lot with a vicious claymore. And then last week, Drew McIntyre self-proclaimed him to be the new legend killer, and his first victim is none other than the Viper, Randy Orton. But Randy Orton is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I've been told that Drew McIntyre has been banned from the arena here tonight. I wonder what Randy Orton has to say here tonight. And also, we just saw moments ago that earlier this afternoon, Seth Rollins was viciously assaulted at the hands of Karrion Kross. Now, I'm not sure. I will find out more in regards of that as well. But what a night we have in store. We're going to find out our first Women's World Champion here tonight in a fatal four-way match, as well as our first World Tag Team Champions. And we also are going to hear from Gunther later on tonight. But once again, we are live in Hartford, Connecticut. I don't know why, but we are here.
I was involved in a triple threat match alongside Finn Balor and Drew McIntyre. I noticed that I was on the verge of winning, but then I was taken out by Drew McIntyre, which led Finn securing a win over him. It's okay that I lost. I'm not upset. One day I'll get back the World Heavyweight Championship, but it's what happened after that. At the end of the night, I was attacked from Drew McIntyre in the parking lot. And then last week, Drew has the audacity to call himself the Legend Killer because he took me out, slamming my face off an ambulance and then a claymore out of nowhere. Drew, do your research, pal. I've done a lot of worse things in my career to call myself the Legend Killer. I punt-kicked a man's father right in front of him. I tried to kill The Undertaker, and all you did was blindsided me and attacked me when I had my back turned. Out of everything, I can say thank you, though, because not only did you call me a legend in this business, but you pissed me off, and I know that you're not here tonight. I asked Shawn Michaels to keep you away from me tonight because I know for sure that when we do meet face to face again, you're going to be laying lifeless in the middle of this ring after I punt your freaking skull in. Sure, my neck hurts for now, but I can damn guarantee you that at Backlash, you and I have a match. That's right. But Drew, listen to me, you son of a bitch. You won't be walking because our match will be a last man standing match.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see a last man standing match at Backlash between Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton. Holy crap, what a way to start Monday Night Raw. And we begin tonight's in-ring action with a non-title matchup, as it is Fight Night here in Hartford, Connecticut once again, because the Intercontinental Champion is in action. The Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Well, we know now that at WWE Backlash that Sheamus will be defending the Intercontinental Championship in what will be probably yet another banger. And that will be against Solo Sikoa. After last episode of Monday Night Raw, Solo Sikoa taking the place of Chad Gable after taking out Chad Gable nonetheless, and joining the Fatal 4-Way. But here tonight, and ladies and gentlemen, he is going one-on-one with a new member to be added to the new bloodline, and that is Jacob Fatu. This should be a hard-hitting contest to open Monday Night Raw. After hearing from the fight for Randy Orton, nonetheless.
And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
Now, look at the eyes of Jacob Fatu. I mean, this man is going to leave a path of destruction here on Monday Night Raw, but in his way is the Intercontinental Champion. Now, how interesting could this be if he could pick up a non-title victory over Sheamus, to knowing that at Backlash, in less than 2 weeks away, that Solo Sikoa has a title opportunity against Sheamus. But this would be very interesting for Jacob Fatu here on his Monday Night Raw debut here in the LyonsGamez universe. If he can make a statement and put down Sheamus. But of course, Jacob Fatu is joined none other than by Solo Sikoa here tonight to witness this opening contest here on Monday Night Raw. Chaotic way to begin the night prior to earlier this afternoon. Seth Rollins, and I've been told he is at a local facility being treated by doctors after Karrion Kross took him out. And what a Samoan drop there by Jacob Fatu in this first few seconds of this opening matchup. I can't forget to also mention that tonight we have a no-hold-barred contest between Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed. Those two had unfinished business following that Fatal 4-Way last episode. And they will collide here tonight one-on-one. Shamo taking down Fatu. Sheamus wants to send a message to Solo Sikoa. But speaking of Sikoa, distracting the Celtic Warrior here tonight. Once again, I do apologize for our production crew. I'm not sure exactly why we stayed here in Hartford, Connecticut for this episode of Monday Night Raw. But you know what? We find that the crowd here in the XL Center was on fire last episode. We stayed for one more night. So you guys are lucky to see Monday Night Raw here in Hartford, Connecticut once again. Shamo with a nice body... tossing Jacob Fatu there. I don't know what I was thinking. And Jacob Fatu too quick with Sheamus on the outside after being slammed in the steel steps. Now Sheamus coming back inside the ring now. Jacob Fatu was looking for the slaps here, but got caught by the Celtic Warrior. We know that Sheamus became the Intercontinental Champion on episode 1 of Monday Night Raw after beating Braun Breaker. Now, Solo Sikoa will be the first challenger for Sheamus at Backlash when Backlash comes to you live from France, ladies and gentlemen. With Jacob Fatu trying to turn the tables here, working the knee of Sheamus, trying to take away the strength. Now, if he can take away the strength of Sheamus on his knee, he won't be able to hit the bro kick. But that won't stop from Sheamus having a banger. And what a Uranagi there by Jacob Fatu, as Solo bringing in a kendo stick into play. Jacob Fatu with the heavy headbutts in the corner here. Jacob Fatu fired up in the corner in this opening contest here on Monday Night Raw. Went for a running knee to the face there, but Sheamus trying to get himself back in this match, but Jacob Fatu is right there up all in his face. And Jacob Fatu looking to go flying over the top rope, and he takes out Sheamus to the outside. As Solo Sikoa watching in. Now, of course, the other two members of the new bloodline, Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, they will be involved in the World Tag Team title match later tonight against Judgment Day's Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough. So, of course, we are going to determine our first Women's World Champion here tonight and a Tag Team Champions. And then at Backlash, we will be determining the World Heavyweight Champion between Gunther and Finn Balor. It was last episode that Finn Balor has teased us in bringing back the Demon to face Gunther. Will we see the Demon arrive at Backlash? And Jacob Fatu has a hold of Sheamus. Just tossing Sheamus here against the ring post. Against that LED screen of the ring post, excuse me. And both men on the outside as Jacob Fatu getting Sheamus back inside. Now, utilizing the strength, Jacob Fatu with that pin out powerbomb to Sheamus. And now Sheamus in trouble. This is not the Sheamus we saw on episode 1 becoming the Intercontinental Champion, but I mean, this is still early going in this match. We know that Sheamus is busted open. Went for that knee strike there by Sheamus. Cover made by the champion. Of course, this is a non-title match. So if Jacob Fatu were to win, he just wins the match, but that will still send a statement. Now Sheamus trying to fight back. You can see it looks like that Sheamus might have a broken nose. That might cost him in the long run. A nice counter there. He was looking for the Celtic Cross, but the strength of Jacob Fatu countering it, overpowering it. Now Fatu in control here. What is he looking to do? You can see the welt on the back of Sheamus. Sheamus proving why he is the Intercontinental Champion. Of course, the Intercontinental Championship is considered to be a working horse title, as you would say, and Sheamus, I believe, is the right person in mind to begin with here in the LyonsGamez Universe mode. But Jacob Fatu, he might have some other words here tonight in his debut. Sending Sheamus back in the corner. And just like that, the back taken out by the turnbuckle. Now Jacob Fatu working the neck of Sheamus. Now speaking about a neck, I wonder how Randy Orton is feeling. Of course, hearing that he is challenging Drew McIntyre to a last man standing match at Backlash. What a DDT there by Jacob Fatu with a cover on hand, but the ref trying to put that turnbuckle. 1, 2, and almost a 3 count as Sheamus fights out at 2.5 there. The ref was distracted at the hands of that turnbuckle. Padding being removed, and here come the battle of the strikes. As Solo not agreeing with the crowd here tonight towards Sheamus. Sheamus with another strike. Look at the wounds on the chest of Sheamus. The champion is fighting back here against Jacob Fatu. A huge right there with the clothesline. And Sheamus getting the crowd fired up here for Monday Night Raw. Let's go. Sheamus in fire mode here. The Celtic Warrior looking to take control once again. There's a broke kick. Cover on Fatu. Is this it? 1, 2. No, and Jacob Fatu kicks out. I don't think I've ever seen anyone kick out of a bro kick. I know Braun Breaker did a couple episodes ago on Raw, but now so did Jacob Fatu. But still, bro kick is one of the most devastating finishers, I would say, nonetheless. But look at the face of Sheamus, and now Solo trying to distract Sheamus again. With Sheamus fighting back, clothesline to the back of the neck. Now Sheamus, this is where Sheamus can turn things around. As he says banger after banger, and we're going to see that here tonight. Sheamus is fired up, thumbs down on Jacob Fatu. But Sheamus distracted. What is he doing? Sheamus from the top. What is he thinking? And Jacob Fatu taking a cheap shot. Not really sure what Sheamus had intention to do there. But now Sheamus calling out Fatu once again. Bro kick number 2. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Sheamus sending a message to Solo Sikoa. Because in less than 2 weeks' time, that Sheamus will be defending the Intercontinental Championship against Solo Sikoa when we come to you live from France for Backlash. Now that, I am going to say, will be a banger. Not only because of this match as well, but the fact that Solo Sikoa had managed to get himself in that number 1 contender spot last episode. I mean, will Solo Sikoa steal the Intercontinental Championship from Sheamus? Or will Sheamus be able to put a stop to this new bloodline? But of course, as Sheamus celebrates in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting started for in-ring action. Coming up next, we are going to determine our first Women's World Champion in a fatal 4-way match. Rhea Ripley, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Liv Morgan, who walks out Monday Night Raw as the Women's World Champion.
Here is your winner, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
France, in Western Europe, encompasses medieval cities, alpine villages, and Mediterranean beaches. Paris, its capital, is famed for its fashion houses, classical art museums including the Louvre, and monuments like the Eiffel Tower. The country is also renowned for its wines and sophisticated cuisine. Lascaux's ancient cave drawings, Lyons' Roman theater, and the vast Palace of Versailles attest to its rich history.
The revolution has started in the WWE. WWE Backlash is coming to the Stade de France Stadium. Welcome to France. Off back at Mooley's yard, scheming how we'd get our moolahs hard. Stupidness for a few quid more. Thank God every day that music bust. Think I ain't ready, you stupid. If they want a battle, I'm ready for war. I come from the struggle and love all the trouble. I've been here before. I'm done and I'm sick of the talk with the smiling faces. Not anymore. Yeah. Kicking the door. Been in the gutter, I come from the mud. I can give you a tour. If they want a battle, I'm ready for war. I come from the struggle and love all the trouble. I've been here before. I'm done and I'm sick of the talk.
Well, we are back, everybody, for more in-ring action, as we just witnessed a banger of a match between Sheamus and Jacob Fatu, but I'm excited for this match right now.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way match, and it's for the WWE Women's World Championship. Making her way to the ring, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
Now we are about to witness a fatal 4-way matchup to determine the first Women's World Champion here in LyonsGamez Universe Mode. And we know that episode 1 we saw Shayna Baszler go at it with Rhea Ripley, but it was Mommy who was on top of that matchup. And last episode, Liv Morgan and Bayley went one-on-one, but Bayley got a surprising victory over Liv Morgan. But Bayley, with the momentum heading into the match, will she be able to overcome 3 other competitors? Or will Rhea Ripley still want to be on top after this match? But I'm excited nonetheless to see who becomes the first women's world champion. As I did mention that we begun this series with no champions at all, but Monday Night Raw has been progressing with champions.
And her opponents, first, from San Jose, California, Bayley!
Now, even though we don't have a world champion yet here on Monday Night Raw, but of course SmackDown does have a undisputed WWE champion, and that is Kevin Owens. But for how long? Because it seems to me that The Rock might have something in mind when it comes to the likes of Cody Rhodes. We saw what happened on last episode of SmackDown. I'm sure you won't want to miss out on the next episode of SmackDown to find out what's next with the undisputed WWE Championship title picture. But look at Bayley. She is ready for this fight. Regardless, she has to go through Liv Morgan once again, Rhea Ripley, or Shayna Baszler to get that title around her waist. But here comes Liv Morgan. She has an opportunity to bring a title to the Judgment Day, just like our tag team match later tonight as well.
Representing the Judgment Day from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan!
I'm excited nonetheless, as I mentioned, but we are on the road to WWE Backlash in less than 2 weeks away. And I promised you guys that next episode of Monday Night Raw, we will be located somewhere else, not Hartford, Connecticut once again. I guess Shawn Michaels didn't want to leave this area. We know that we are in the hometown of the WWE headquarters, but that is okay. Sometimes that happens. Our production crew doesn't want to pack up everything, so we're still here for one more night of Monday Night Raw. And here comes Mommy as Rhea Ripley makes her way to the ring. One of the most dominant females we have here on Monday Night Raw, on the way to make her way in hopes to become Women's World Champion.
From Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley!
I can say that Backlash is shaping up to be a very exciting night, ladies and gentlemen. We have the likes of Sheamus taking on Solo Sikoa. We have Finn Balor taking on Gunther. And so much more to come as well. We are just getting restarted once again in the Universe Mode series, but of course, it's going to take some time, but I promise you, we will get better by the minute. And if you haven't checked out any of the previous episodes of Universe Mode, I suggest you do so. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and be a part of the LyonsGamez revolution here in Universe Mode. And if you want to catch up on some gameplays as well, by all means, we are going to be doing a little bit of everything here on the channel, and we do welcome you to the LyonsGamez community. Be a channel member by becoming a member of the Lions Den. And join the channel, my friends. Now, like I said, it doesn't matter. I'm okay with whoever wins this championship matchup. They're going to set the stone. They are going to set the ladder of the rankings here in the women's division. Whoever wins this matchup. Shawn Michaels has put this match together last week. And now we are here once again in Hartford, Connecticut. Round number 2 of Hartford. And this time it's a fatal 4-way match for the Women's World Championship. Rhea Ripley going after Bayley, the one woman who has more of the momentum going into this match, but so does Rhea Ripley after her win 2 episodes ago. And Shayna Baszler going after Liv Morgan. And like I said, when it comes to multi-person matches, I will do my best to commentate throughout the match. Now Shayna Baszler and Liv Morgan in the corner. Rhea Ripley taking some time to soak in the energy of the crowd. They know that they believe in Mommy to be on top of this match. Will she be able to do so? And Bayley again going right after Rhea. That would definitely be a interesting one-on-one match between them two. But of course, we know how dominant a matchup between Shayna Baszler and Rhea Ripley can be. But I can't forget the last episode. We did see Liv Morgan and Bayley go at it. But Liv Morgan definitely wants some retribution. And she has an opportunity to bring some gold to the Judgment Day. So will later tonight in our tag team matchup, we will see JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio take on the New Bloodline. I believe Rhea Ripley was intimidating Bayley once again. But now Shayna going after Rhea with a suplex. What a suplex there. But Rhea Ripley getting the best of Shayna. Now Liv and Bayley on the outside. Of course, they have unfinished business from last week. There's a super kick by Liv. Now Rhea just bringing the fight again to Shayna, just like 2 episodes ago. And now Liv Morgan with a steel chair in hand. Of course, there are no disqualifications in a fatal 4-way match. The rules are out the window. Now Shayna up and over with a side spine buster. Modified spine buster. I don't think the Hartford, Connecticut crowd enjoyed that maneuver by Shayna, but she is working the leg of Mame. And going after the leg of Liv. And Shayna fighting off strong here. She might want to keep that momentum going through this match if she wants to become the first women's world champion. And a cover here. And Shayna Baszler almost picking up a victory here. Now she has a hold of Liv Morgan. Looking for the submission, as she's called the Submission Magician. She got that chokehold locked on as Rhea Ripley making a break hold there. Bayley on the outside of the ring, still getting up to her feet. Liv Morgan down and out as Rhea Ripley just tossing Shayna off the top rope. Rhea Ripley trying to go after anyone in her sight here. Bayley back in. Now Shayna again taking out Liv and all 4 women in this match. What a huge kick there, taking out Baszler. Now Bayley and Liv Morgan again. Suplex there by Bayley. But Shayna from behind, Bayley from behind of Shayna, sending her out. Now drop kick there by Rhea. Now again, we saw this earlier, Rhea with the clotheslines, followed by her signature drop kick here. Taking out Bayley. Now Shayna from behind again with the strikes. But Rhea with the headbutt taking out Shayna, and again the strikes. Liv Morgan going after Bayley. And Liv Morgan, what's she looking to do here? There's a knee to the side of the head, the code breaker as you will. Now Shayna Baszler seeking on Oblivion out of nowhere. Now Shayna making a save. Of course, it's every woman for themselves, and Shayna Baszler looking to steal a victory here. And a kick out at 2.5 there by Liv. Shayna again almost nearing a pinfall. I feel like Shayna Baszler has had more of the opportunity to go for a victory. Rhea Ripley trying to steal one there. But Liv caught her. And a roll up by Bayley on Liv. And Rhea is right there to break it up. And Liv and Shayna on the outside as Bayley has a hold of Rhea. What is Rhea Ripley looking to do to Bayley here? Center of the ring again. Once again with the clotheslines, taking out Bayley. And there's the drop kick. And now Liv Morgan sending Shayna into the steel steps, going after yet another weapon. Kendo stick in hand this time. Went for a big boot by Rhea to Bayley, but Liv Morgan swinging for the fences, got eaten a big boot there by Rhea, and a side suplex by Bayley. So much chaos is happening in this Fatal 4-Way right now. We know that each 4 of these women know what's in store. The Women's World Championship is on the line. Who's leaving Monday Night Raw tonight as the first Women's World Champion? And Liv Morgan just throwing that kendo stick. Rhea in trouble here. Liv Morgan has a hold of Rhea. Both Bayley and Shayna are on the outside this time. Rhea has a hold of Liv in the corner. Went for a big boot, but Liv kicking the back of the knee. Trying to take out the leg of Rhea. And Bayley with the clothesline taking out both Rhea and Liv. With a cover on Liv here. And Liv kicks out. Shayna trying to just take down whoever's in her path. Now Shayna going after Bayley. Liv with a code breaker once again. Cover. And Rhea again making the save. As Rhea from behind of Liv. Sending her to the outside. Going after Shayna here. She has a hold of Shayna, and there goes Shayna. What is this, a Royal Rumble? Rhea Ripley just brushing off the sweat there. But Bayley with a kendo stick in hand on the outside, going after Liv with a shot to the back of the head. And now Shayna has Bayley up and over, dropping Bayley on the outside. Rhea going after Shayna. But Shayna with the counter here. Sending Rhea right against the barricade. Liv throwing the kendo stick. Looking at Bayley, laughing at her. There's a spear by Shayna. What a freaking matchup. None of these women are giving up. They know what's in store. Rhea just with a big boot to Shayna as Liv still going after Bayley on the outside after last week. They have unfinished business. Rhea with the riptide. And now Liv trying to make a distraction, being taken out. A big boot to Shayna. This could be it. Bayley trying to get close to the ring here. And no cigar as Rhea Ripley pinning Shayna Baszler. And Rhea Ripley is now the Women's World Champion. And just like episode 1, Mommy is on top once again. Bayley so close from trying to disrupt the pinfall, but in the end, the referee hit that 3 count. And Rhea Ripley celebrating, standing strong here on Monday Night Raw as your first Women's World Champion. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. I do kind of feel bad for Shayna Baszler, Bayley, and Liv Morgan. Of course, I can give them respect for what they put through in this match. But in the end, Mommy stood tall. And she is holding high the Women's World Championship. Who will be able to topple Mommy? Who will be first in line towards the new champion? We got more action here to come on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Don't leave your seat just yet. Well, we are back once again for more in-ring action, and this time I hope that ring is secured, because we are about to witness a monstrous no-hold-barred contest.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
Now, from what I had heard, that after that fatal 4-way last episode, that these two brawled backstage after the cameras went off the air, and Shawn Michaels had determined that these two guys can sustain a match here, a no-hold-barred contest. So I'm hoping that ring is secured, because I feel that chaos is about to brood here tonight on Monday Night Raw between these two, Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman. If you thought our first match of the night between Sheamus and Jacob Fatu was a banger, I think this is going to be a banger. Here comes the one big SOB.
Opponent from Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
The dominant force, a wrecking ball as you will, of Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed. If they had unfinished business last week, they can solve it here tonight on Monday Night Raw in a no-holds-barred contest. I don't know where Shawn Michaels came up with this idea, but I feel like this is going to be a demolition derby nonetheless. And following this match, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to see the World Tag Team Champions on the line. It's our main event match, but after our main event, we're going to hear from the ring general Gunther in regards to Finn Balor, because Finn Balor believes that he could bring back a demon at Backlash for the World Heavyweight Championship. Braun Strowman might bring a demon out of his own here. I don't know, but looking to go after Bronson Reed here in a collision course, as you will. And both men on the outside, of course. No hold bar, no disqualifications. Anything can go. These two guys can just go outside if they please. I feel bad for our referee of this match, Jessica Carr. She's in control of the official of this match here. Now Bronson Reed hoisting Braun Strowman up and draping him over that barricade. There was a big boot. I feel like these guys can just literally beat the hell out of each other to a pulp. I don't know what's going to happen, though. And there goes Braun Strowman against that barricade and countering Bronson Reed here on the outside. Hopefully that this arena is big enough. And there goes Strowman right over the barricade into the crowd. Watch out for that little kid there, Bronson. What a counter there by Bronson, sending him right over the barricade in a super kick out of nowhere. And that little kid there in the front row almost got attacked by Bronson. Better hold him back there. And both men on the outside of the barricade in the crowd area. Seems to me that the production crew has a light over there just to see what they're doing. And what a dragon suplex there by Bronson. In the forearm. Both men just bringing the fight back and forth in this early going of this no-hold-barred contest. And where are they going? They're just going all the way to the back in that open area of the crowd. Now, of course, this isn't a false count anywhere. You have to win by pinfall or submission inside the ring, but these guys are just everywhere right now in the XL Center. And again, against that steel barricade here, but Bronson Reed, I think he was looking for a powerbomb, but the strength of Braun Strowman overpowering Bronson. Like I said, I hope that ring is secured. I feel like someone might be breaking that ring here tonight, if possible. I mean, that would be kind of cool to see happen, but who knows? Braun Strowman being smart here, coming back over the barricade, going toward the announcer's table. Now taking a part of the announcer's table, redecorating, and as you can see, our next episode of Friday Night SmackDown, it is coming to you from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. That should be a very interesting night of Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see our semifinals of the United States Championship Tournament. And of course, what is next for Cody Rhodes after with The Rock? Is he going to align himself with The Rock? Because The Rock believes that Cody Rhodes should be the undisputed WWE Champion, not Kevin Owens. But we also heard from CM Punk nonetheless, but more on that when we get to Friday Night SmackDown. Now Bronson Reed, a hold here, taking control of Strowman back inside the ring. And now Reed looking for a weapon of mass destruction. Why do these guys need weapons? Look at them. And now Strowman with that forearm. And now with the sledgehammer in hand. The size of his hand wrapped around that sledgehammer. This looks like a little mini golf stick or something. I don't know, but damn. These two guys do not need weapons. They are train wrecks themselves here. They're just going to lay waste nonetheless. And I think Braun Strowman thought that was funny, but you know, one big SOB and big Bronson Reed here tonight going at it. Taken out with a shoulder block takedown. And Bronson Reed with a jumping elbow. Now working the leg of Strowman, trying to take away this stance of the big man. And Strowman again with that forearm smash across the lower back of Bronson. And now working the knee, this time on Bronson. And now sending the big man into the corner. Bronson Reed in trouble. And Braun Strowman just tossing him across the ring like a rag doll. And Braun Strowman, oh, I was going to say Braun Strowman's fired up, but Bronson Reed took him out with the clothesline there. And now what is Reed looking for here? Bringing out a ladder. What the hell is this? They're not cruiserweights. Bronson Reed bringing out that ladder. But it seems to me that the Connecticut crowd here tonight wants tables. Are we going to see some tables here, ladies and gentlemen? What a match, and just dropping down. Cover here, 1, and kick out before the 1 count. My goodness. I feel like these two literally have to do so much just to keep one person down for this matchup. Now Bronson Reed with Strowman in the corner. There's a body splash. No. As Strowman fighting back. Sending him against the other corner here. And up and over. Strowman has a hold of Bronson Reed from the top. Are we going to see a superplex mid-rope? But the strength of Strowman with the suplex crashing down. I believe that Strowman might have hit his lower back on the end of that ladder. What in the damn hell? Strowman now setting up a ladder. What is Strowman trying to do? Strowman is not a cruiserweight, ladies and gentlemen, nor is Bronson Reed. And there's a DDT distracted by Strowman. Now Strowman trying to figure out what his game plan is with that ladder. But Bronson Reed has a kendo stick in hand. Tossing the ladder right at Reed. Braun Strowman trying to fight back, but Bronson Reed from behind. Up and over with the backbreaker. What a matchup. Now, I definitely would like to see one of these two guys go after the Intercontinental Championship in the future, or potentially the World Heavyweight Championship as well. Both of these two superstars have that high caliber. Of course, they're probably one of the two strongest superstars we have here on Monday Night Raw, nonetheless. And we're just seeing a car wreck as that ladder to the face of Bronson Reed connected. Bronson Reed busted open, my goodness. And now up and over, just dropping Strowman down with the cover here. Is this it? 1, no, and again, no count of 1. What in the damn hell? And now Strowman again has the hold of Bronson Reed up top. Is he looking yet for another suplex? Looking for that suplex once again. This time crashing down on the ladder. The back of Bronson Reed in pain as Strowman trying to hype up the crowd here tonight after that massive suplex. But Reed is not down yet. What a counter there by Reed with the DDT and Strowman's head going off the ladder. My goodness, I can see why exactly they're using any kind of weapon they have in mind. Now Strowman in trouble with that sledgehammer at the hand of Bronson Reed on the outside. There's nothing that our referee can do about it. And now Reed, what is his intentions? Looking for yet another weapon. This time around bringing a table into this matchup. Bronson Reed, he's got that table in hand, or in the ring here. Going up top, what the damn hell? Strowman trying to fight Reed off the top, throwing him straight down on the table legs. The back of Bronson Reed. My goodness gracious, is he trying to make a sandwich here? Throwing the ladder on him. And now Strowman, not sure exactly what his intentions are. The carnage. And Strowman has a hold of Reed up and over, just dropping him down again. Beside that table. Now he's got the table in hand. Taking out Reed for a second. You can see there's a crack in that table. I believe that was from the back of Bronson Reed. Now Bronson Reed in trouble as Strowman has a hold of Reed against the table. But no counter by Reed. Again, Strowman What is he looking to do with that table? Has a hold of Bronson Reed on that table. This does not look good as Strowman's going up. Bronson Reed laying lifeless on that table. And now Strowman with a body splash through the table. Oh my God. Where in the hell did Braun Strowman come up with that idea? And now Strowman, his intentions are clear. He has a hold of Reed with the power slam into the debris of the table with the cover. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Braun Strowman has picked up a win over Bronson Reed in what this was definitely a demolition derby. Now, I mean, yes, the ring is still around, but god damn. A body slam through the table, followed by a running power slam into the debris. The poor back of Bronson Reed might hurt for now, but I'm sure Bronson Reed is not done with Strowman after this match. But if these two guys collide one more time, I swear, I think there's going to be something else that happens between these two. But ladies and gentlemen, as Bronson Reed is celebrating in the ring, we're going to send it back to the back area because there's someone else celebrating, and that is Rhea Ripley after becoming the Women's World Champion. Let's see what Rhea Ripley has to say here tonight.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman!
WWE Universe, you're looking at your first Women's World Champion. Now, after beating Liv Morgan, Bayley, and Shayna Baszler, it shows that I will be the most dominant woman here on Monday Night Raw. I plan on being the Women's World Champion for a very, very long time, and there is no one that will be able to put me down. This is my women's division, and as of right now, moving forward, Mommy's on top.
Congratulations, Mommy. You're the first Women's World Champion, but in case you forgot who I am, I'm the man, Becky Lynch. Rhea, you may have beaten those 4 ladies out there, but you've never beaten me. Mommy may be on top for now, but when the man comes around, you'll be ready for an arse kicking at the hands of Becky Lynch. I'll see you around, Mommy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it just seems to me that Rhea Ripley's celebration was cut short at the hands of the man, Becky Lynch. I mean, that will be very interesting to see them collide at some point, knowing that Rhea Ripley is now the Women's World Champion. But speaking about championships, we are about to determine our first World Tag Team Champions, as JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio, part of the Judgment Day. Well, here comes Finn Balor, Carlito, and Liv Morgan as well. Liv Morgan making another appearance tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Tag team match scheduled for one fall and is for the World Tag Team Championship. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 380 pounds, JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio, the Judgment Day.
Well, whoever wins this tag team match between the Judgment Day and the New Bloodline, they can call themselves the first World Tag Team Champions, a part of the new era here on LyonsGamez Universe Mode. And what a night it has been here once again in round 2 of Hartford, Connecticut. But of course, the Judgment Day, they picked up a win, episode 1 in tag team action. And it was last episode we saw the New Bloodline pick up a win over the War Raiders. I feel that the Judgment Day could make a statement here tonight and bring some gold. Liv Morgan had an opportunity here tonight against in that fatal 4-way match, but however, it was Rhea Ripley who is now the Women's World Champion. And following this match, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to hear from Gunther. But the fact that Finn Balor made an appearance just now, that can say something. I don't think we'll see a demon here tonight. Never say never. And here comes one half of the representatives of the new bloodline, Tonga Loa. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly why they're coming out separately, but hey, maybe that's their thing in the new bloodline.
From Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 230 pounds, Tonga Loa.
And of course, the new bloodline making a statement last week, not only in the tag team division, but like I said, Solo Sikoa being now the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. But here tonight, it can only come down to these two teams. Whoever wins will be our World Tag Team Champions. As we continue the road to Backlash, our next stop will be Toronto, Ontario, Canada for Friday Night SmackDown. And here comes a man who has that hyena energy, that vibe we saw last episode in Tama Tonga. Yeah. Sorry, I can't make the noise he makes, but you know what I mean. We heard it last week. Are we going to hear that tonight? Look at him. Just look at this guy, man.
And from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 209 pounds, Tama Tonga.
Now, I do find the fact that we did see the new bloodline take out Gallus last week, because they were supposed to face the War Raiders, and I find that maybe that kind of gave them that momentum of, we're going to take everything, but will they be able to take out the Judgment Day here tonight? So, who knows? This is a very intriguing matchup. I never thought I would see these two teams collide at all, but here we are, once again, Hartford, Connecticut for Monday Night Raw, round 2, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to see the new bloodline and the Judgment Day. Look at Tama Tonga just lurking through the ring here at his opponents, joining his brother in Tonga Loa. The new bloodline made a statement last week. Will they make a statement here tonight? And he acknowledges only one man, and that is Solo Sikoa. Unless if he acknowledges Roman Reigns. Now, speaking of Roman Reigns, I haven't heard from him since that triple threat match on episode 1. I'm not sure exactly what is next for Roman Reigns. We know that Seth Rollins offered a hand of Roman Reigns, but poor Seth Rollins, unfortunately, he was attacked by Karrion Kross earlier this afternoon for unknown reasons. We'll find out more in detail. But who is going to leave Monday Night Raw here tonight with the World Tag Team Champions? Not only that, what is next for Gunther? We're going to hear from Gunther after this match. A man who is about to take on Finn Balor at Backlash for the World Heavyweight Championship. Who will be our World Heavyweight Champion at Backlash? We'll find out then. But right now, Tonga Loa just making a quick tag to Tama Tonga to start this match off against Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I say my money is on the Judgment Day. I find that they could potentially find a way to win this match between the two of JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio. We saw them find a way to win their match on episode 1. And here tonight, they could probably do that again. They beat the Creed brothers. And just like that, see, you hear that weird noise by him? That yeah, like a hyena, bro. And Tama Tonga just dropping down Dominic Mysterio. I mean, I shouldn't be talking too loud about Tama Tonga. I don't want to be attacked by the new bloodline. We saw what Solo Sikoa did to Chad Gable last week. Now Tama Tonga in trouble, or Dominic Mysterio, sorry, making a save for himself here. And Dominic, I mean, mixed reactions, I would say, at least from the crowd towards both teams here. And a cover here Is Tonga Loa making a distraction? I'm not sure what exactly that was. As Dominic Mysterio sending Tama Tonga into the corner, looking to make a tag. But Tama Tonga in trouble here. I believe Tama Tonga got busted open somehow by Dirty Dom. And these two guys are just going at it back and forth as Tama Tonga not going to let that cut above his head distract him from becoming tag team champions. What a neck breaker there. And again, acknowledging somebody, possibly Solo Sikoa. Roll up by Dirty Dom, just like this. The quick tactics by the Judgment Day. Neck kick out at 1. As JD McDonough watching in. As Dirty Dom trying to take control for their team here tonight. And up and over. Counter here, Dirty Dom in trouble. There's a forearm smash to the face of Dirty Dom. And Tama Tonga, whoever it is, just took out JD McDonough. And now Dirty Dom looking for the suplex, but Tama Tonga just making a save, taking out the knee of Dirty Dom from behind. There's the elbow. And again, that evil hyena laugh at the hand of Tama Tonga. Stomping on the arm of Dirty Dom. JD McDonough just watching in. He wants a tag made, but looks like the new bloodline is going to take the advantage here. And the forearm just rubbing off the face of Dirty Dom. Now Dirty Dom just in trouble here. There's a running foot there. That running boot at the hand of Tama Tonga. And he makes a tag back to Tonga Loa. As Tonga Loa, the man who was going to start this match. Now making a stomp there on the chest of Dirty Dom. I feel like this match is new bloodline written all over it right now. Dominic Mysterio trying to fight back. And there's a roll up there by Dirty Dom. And a save made by Tonga. Tama Tonga went for the DDT, saving his brother. And JD McDonough looking to make a save for Dirty Dom here. But the referee counter and then kick out at 1 there. Not sure what exactly was going on there between JD and Tama Tonga. As Mysterio looking to dial up a 619 here out of nowhere. Dirty Dom looking for it. There's a 619 taking out Tonga Loa. But Tonga on the outside distracting Dirty Dom. But Dirty Dom trying to fight back. Both men on the outside with the Hurricane Rana taking out Tonga. Excuse me, Tama Tonga. And a drop kick missed by Dirty Dom. Back and forth. It feels like so much is going on in this tag team match. And the new bloodline taking out the advantage here. So now it's just one-on-one here. I believe that Tama Tonga is still down and out on the outside. So is JD McDonough. Now Tonga Loa just playing around with Dirty Dom here. Being set into the corner here. Dirty Dom. You can see, I believe Dirty Dom was busted open earlier as well. Now Dirty Dom in trouble as a double team maneuver by the new bloodline. Kick to the gut. And up and over with an arm drag takedown. Referee Chad Patton is watching in. All he can do is make the pinfall or submission call here tonight of this matchup. And up and over, Dirty Dom in trouble. A nice counter by Dom. And Dirty Dom looking for the trio of suplexes. We saw this in episode 1 against the Creed brothers. Dirty Dom paying tribute to his real-life father, Eddie Guerrero. I believe that's what he says. But of course, we all know that his dad is Rey Mysterio, but he says not. Dirty Dom looking to take out Tonga Loa, but Tama Tonga, the legal man with the roll-up from behind, is it? And almost stealing a victory as Dirty Dom was able to kick out. But the new bloodline doesn't care right now, but of course Tama Tonga is the legal man. What a match this is, ladies and gentlemen. What a night it has been here. Once again in Hartford, Connecticut, and I can guarantee you that next episode of Monday Night Raw, we will be somewhere else for sure. I do apologize on behalf of the production crew. We didn't realize that we were still here in Hartford. but it happens. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I assure you do so. It would be appreciated as we continue the LyonsGamez revolution here in Universe Mode. If you haven't checked out any of the gameplays, by all means to do so. If you would like, consider joining the channel membership. Be a part of the Lions Den here on LyonsGamez. We're looking to continue growing this channel, growing this community, having fun. Universe Mode will be throughout as well. It's been a minute. And a neck breaker there by Tama Tonga. And Dirty Dom in trouble. At this point, it doesn't matter to me who wins this match. This match is, I'd say, a banger once again, in the words of our Intercontinental Champion, Sheamus. After we saw Jacob Fatu making his debut, but unfortunately Sheamus made sure that debut was not a victory. And there's a suicide dive by Tama Tonga towards JD McDonough. What in the hell? And Dirty Dom with a scoop slam into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2.5 there by Tama Tonga, nearing a 3 count. This is our main event match of the evening, but we still have to hear from the ring general Gunther, a man who steps one-on-one against Finn Balor at Backlash for the World Heavyweight Championship. It was last episode that Finn Balor has teased the return of the Demon, but Gunther wants to prove that. Will we see the Demon emerge at Backlash? We did see Finn Balor make an appearance in the entrance of the Judgment Day. But Tama Tonga with that reverse neck breaker. With the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. No, and JD McDonough fights out. Both Tonga Loa and Dominic Mysterio are on the outside there. Dominic Mysterio still down and out, but Tama Tonga, he heard me. I guess he's gonna go finish off the dirty work here, sending Dom into the steel steps. And Tama Tonga from behind, dropping JD face first with the roll-up. New tag team champions here, 1. And a kick out of 1. JD still in this match. Now JD McDonough reversing Tonga in the corner. And again, trying to make a tag to Loa. And he does. And the new Bloodline 2-on-1 here. Both men busted open. JD with that counter. Counter by JD there, but Tonga making a save. Not done yet. Trying to take a cheap shot, but JD with the German suplex. And now JD fired up here. But Tonga Loa with that clothesline. Going after Dirty Dom. Looking for that suplex on the hardest part of the apron. Tama Tonga with a cheap shot. And now 2-on-1 advantage for the new Bloodline, who is going to leave Monday Night Raw with the World Tag Team Champions. What a main event matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Now JD McDonough in trouble. The eye right there by Tonga Loa. Sending him back in the corner, looking to make another tag, but JD McDonough trying to fight back. Roll up here. Cover here from behind. 1, 2, and a kick out before the 2 count. Tama Tonga was trying to yell at the referee there. And Dirty Dom distracted on the outside, or dazed and confused, but again being sent into the steel steps. Poor Dominic. JD McDonough on the outside now with Tama Tonga. Trying to survive here for his team. Tonga Loa fired up. And JD McDonough just taking out Tama Tonga. Referee Chad Patton at a count of 3. JD McDonough not listening to the crowd. Well, we can't see a count out here because then we won't have any tag team champions. JD McDonough back inside the ring. There's a knee face breaker by Tonga Loa. Shades of Triple H. And Tonga Loa trying to take out Dirty Dom. But JD McDonough with the headbutt. Side suplex. Cover, and Tama Tonga trying to make a distraction here. And a kick out at 2.5. I thought that was a 3 count. Even JD McDonough thought that was a 3. And a cover again. But ref, he's got the feet on the ropes. Tama Tonga's trying to get the feet off the ropes. And the ref didn't even see it. The ref didn't see the rope or JD's feet on the ropes. The referee decided to count a count of 3. And, well, I mean, a win's a win. But Tama Tonga was trying to get the ref's attention. And just like that, the Judgment Day have somehow found a win. And now they are the World Tag Team Champions. I mean, I actually was enjoying this match, but just the way the end was, not really in anyone's favor, nonetheless. But somehow the Judgment Day was prepared. They found a way, and they now hold the World Tag Team Championships. JD McDonough and Rey Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio, excuse me. Not saying that Rey Mysterio might come after those tag team titles with somebody, who knows. But what a match, ladies and gentlemen. And before we go off the air tonight, we're going to hear from Gunther coming up next. Gunther has something in mind towards Finn Balor. Let us see what Gunther has to say to Finn Balor ahead of Backlash in the World Championship. Well, there's Finn Balor. I don't know. Are we going to see a demon? And I just want to say thank you once again, everyone, for tuning in to Monday Night Raw as we conclude tonight's show with the Ring General Gunther. And he is about to call out Finn Balor. Well, I would say the Demon Finn Balor, because he doesn't believe that Finn Balor will bring out the demon once again. We know that Finn Balor has had his demons over the course of his career, and knowing when Finn Balor brings out the demon that he's unstoppable, that Finn Balor says if he brings out the demon he will become world champion at Backlash. But Gunther says his mission is clear, to make this ring sacred. So who knows what's gonna happen when these two collide at Backlash. But Gunther, you can see it in his eyes, dressed in black. He's ready for maybe a funeral. I don't know, maybe an exorcist. Who knows? He's no priest. But he is the Ring General, Gunther. Let's see what he has to say here tonight in front of the Hartford, Connecticut crowd. I find the energy is kind of changing
your enemy,
here
the devil,
tonight.
Prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. 9 resist him, standing firm in the faith, because you know that the family of believers throughout the world is undergoing the same kind of sufferings. Finn Balor believes that he can bring out his demon to beat me, the Ring General, at Backlash and become the World Heavyweight Champion. Well, Finn, I would like to see you try. Bring your demon, and I will ensure that the demon is sent back to hell. If the Ring General is here to make this ring sacred, then call me your priest. I will beat you at Backlash, and I will become the World Heavyweight Champion, and then everyone can look upon the Ring General as their wrestling god. So wherever this demon of yours is, Finn, I summon it to come out here and face me.
Are we gonna see the demon? What the hell is going on? What? My cameras are all wumpy. Guys, what's happening? Oh my God! Demon Balor's here! The demon is here! And he's standing right behind Gunther inside the ring. What the hell, ladies and gentlemen? My goodness gracious. And from behind, looking to drop Gunther straight down. Center of the ring. My goodness gracious. Who's gonna stop the demon? There's a coup de grace. Gunther, he asked for the demon, and he's got the demon. This is insane. But looking down on Gunther, Gunther getting up to his feet. There's a sling blade. Well, this is it for Monday Night Raw. I don't know what I can say nonetheless, but another coup de grace. Until Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen, I want to get out of here. This is kind of scary. Good night, everybody.